I'm Lucas. I'm a systems engineer for high-end smart homes. I don't just install alarms. I build ecosystems for billionaires who are paranoid about their safety. I control light, sound, temperature, and security with a single line of code. Then there was Vanessa, my wife. She was stunning, the kind of woman who stopped traffic. But she was addicted to a different kind of validation, attention. She was an aspiring lifestyle influencer. Our house wasn't just a home, it was her studio. Every breakfast was staged, every vacation was for the gram. I didn't mind. I loved her. I funded her lifestyle. I built her the perfect stage, a modern glass-walled house in the hills. I integrated my most advanced system into it, calling it Project Sentry. It was supposed to keep her safe while I traveled for work. The third player in this tragedy was Jax. He wasn't a childhood friend. He was our personal trainer. A 25-year-old walking bicep with a dazzling smile and zero moral compass. Vanessa insisted we needed him to get in shape for summer. I was skeptical, but I wanted to make her happy. The betrayal didn't happen in a dark motel room. It happened in my living room on the white Italian sofa I paid for, under the 4K security cameras I installed. But they weren't stupid. They knew about the cameras. Vanessa made me turn off the interior visual feed when I was away, citing privacy. "I don't want you spying on me while I'm doing yoga, Lucas. It's creepy," she said, pouting. Like a fool, I agreed. I disabled the video. But I forgot to tell her one thing. The house doesn't just see, it listens, and it feels. I was in Tokyo on a business trip. It was 3 a.m. there. My phone buzzed, a high decibel alert from the living room. Usually this means glass breaking. I checked the app, no break-in. But the audio sensors were active, and the biometric sensors in the smart sofa, a prototype I was testing, were registering 2 heartbeats. One was Vanessa's rhythm, elevated. The other was slower, heavier. And then the audio came through. Jax. He really paid for all this? The guy's a walking wallet. Vanessa, laughing. He's a boring nerd, Jax. But he's useful. Once I hit 100,000 followers, I'll leverage the divorce settlement. I just need to tolerate him for another year. I sat in my hotel room 6,000 miles away. I didn't scream, I didn't call her. I watched the data stream. Heart rates, temperature spikes. The sound of them mocking me in my own sanctuary. The nerd was about to become very useful indeed. I returned home 3 days later. I hugged Vanessa. I shook Jax's hand before our workout session. I smiled. But that night I went into the server room in the basement and rewrote the house's code. I initiated Protocol Ghost. If they wanted to treat me like a ghost in my own marriage, I would become one. It started subtly. When Jax came over while I was at work, I was actually sitting in a cafe down the street, monitoring everything. The house would turn against them. The temperature would drop to 15 degrees Celsius, 59 degrees Fahrenheit, instantly. They would be shivering in bed. "Why is it so cold?" Jax would complain. "The thermostat is broken again," Vanessa would scream. As soon as Jax left, the temperature returned to normal. When Vanessa called me to complain, I'd check the logs and say, "Honey, the system shows it's a perfect 72 degrees. Are you feeling okay? Maybe you're getting sick." Then the lights. Every time they touched each other, the lights would flicker violently. Strobe lights, red, then black. It killed the mood instantly. "It feels like someone is watching us," Jax whispered one afternoon. The audio picked it up perfectly. Don't be stupid, no, Vanessa snapped. It's just Lucas's buggy tech trash. Week 3 was the audio. I programmed the multi-room speakers to play very faint sounds. Not loud enough to identify, but loud enough to unsettle. The sound of a door slamming. Footsteps upstairs. A man clearing his throat. They would freeze. Did you hear that? They searched the house naked, terrified that I had come home early, but the house was empty. Paranoia began to eat them alive. They started fighting. Jax accused Vanessa of playing games. Vanessa accused Jax of being a coward. I was breaking them psychologically before I destroyed them publicly. Then Vanessa handed me the weapon. She was hitting a milestone, 50,000 followers. She planned a massive live stream party. Lucas, she said using her fake sweet voice, I'm going to do a live Q&A from the living room on Friday night. Then I'll do a fitness demo with Jax. It's huge for my brand. Can you make sure the internet is stable? Of course, darling, I said. I'll make sure the connection is flawless. I knew this was it. She had invited sponsors. She had hyped this up for weeks. Thousands of people would be watching. I told her I had to go to a conference in Seattle that weekend. Perfect, she said, barely hiding her relief. I'll miss you. I'll be watching, I promised. Friday night came. I was in a hotel room, but not in Seattle. I was 2 blocks away. I opened my laptop. I had full administrative access to her stream key, the house lights, the audio, and the projection screen we had in the living room for movies. The stream started. Vanessa looked great. She was charming, bubbly, fake. Hey guys, welcome to my home. Thank you so much for the love. Comments were flying in. Then Jax entered the frame, shirtless, oiled up. This is Jax, my trainer, she winked at the camera. The chat went wild with innuendos. They started the workout. It was flirtatious, disgusting. I waited until the viewer count peaked at 12,000 live viewers. Okay, phase 1, I whispered. I cut the music they were playing. Silence. Vanessa looked at the camera. Oops, technical difficulties? Then I played the audio recording from Chapter 1 over the speakers and directly into the live stream feed. Jax's voice boomed, He really paid for all this? The guy's a walking wallet. Vanessa's voice, He's a boring nerd. I'll leverage the divorce settlement. I just need to tolerate him for another year. Vanessa froze. Her face went pale. What is that? Turn it off, she screamed at Alexa. But I had locked the voice controls. The chat stopped using emojis. People started typing, Wait, isn't she married? OMG, she's cheating. Exposed. Phase 2, I said. Jax looked panic-stricken. Vanessa, cut the stream. She ran to the tripod, but I remotely locked the smart lock on the tripod head. She couldn't get the phone off. She tried to end the stream on the screen, but I had hacked the router. I was rerouting the stream through my server. She couldn't stop it without smashing the phone. Then, the projector screen slowly lowered behind them. No, 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 Vanessa shrieked. On the massive 100-inch screen, I projected the security logs. Dates, times, heart rate monitors. Entry, Jax. Duration, 4 hours. Husband status, away. Entry, Jax. Duration, overnight. Husband status, away. And then, the final blow. I switched the camera feed to the hidden camera I had installed in the vent, the one I never told her about, because I only installed it after I found out. It showed a live bird's-eye view of them panicking in the living room. It looked like a reality TV show gone wrong. I grabbed my microphone, My voice boomed through the house speakers like the voice of God. "Hello, Vanessa. Hello, Jax." They both jumped. Vanessa looked at the ceiling, tears streaming down her face, mascara ruining her brand. "Lucas, please, stop this." "You wanted to be famous, Vanessa," I said calmly. "You wanted an audience. Look at the counter. 40,000 people are watching. You are finally viral." Jax tried to run for the door. Click. I engaged the smart locks. "Not yet, Jax. The workout isn't over." I turned the thermostat up to 95 degrees. I turned the lights to a blinding red strobe. For 10 minutes, the internet watched two rats trapped in a high-tech cage, screaming, crying, and blaming each other. I finally unlocked the front door. Jax ran out so fast, he left his shoes. Vanessa sat on the floor, sobbing, while the chat roasted her into oblivion. I ended the stream with a simple title card on the screen. "Divorce papers filed, 9 a.m. today. House listed for sale. Goodbye." The aftermath was nuclear. Clips of the live stream were everywhere. TikTok, Twitter, YouTube. The Smart House revenge became a global meme. Vanessa didn't just lose her followers. She became a pariah. No brand would touch her. She had to delete all her social media. The influencer career was dead on arrival. Jax? It turned out he was sleeping with 2 other clients. When the video went viral, they found out. He lost his job at the gym and had to move back in with his parents in Arizona. I didn't lose a dime, because I had video proof of infidelity and conspiracy to defraud me. The audio where she talked about the settlement, the prenup held firm. She got nothing. Actually, I made money. The house became famous. A tech billionaire saw the video and was impressed by the security system. He bought the house for 30% over market value. He wanted the house that catches cheaters. I live in a small apartment now. No cameras, no sensors. Just a simple lock and a physical key. Sometimes I check up on Vanessa. She works as a hostess at a mid-range restaurant downtown. She looks tired. She looks real. I walked past her once. She saw me. She opened her mouth to speak, maybe to apologize, maybe to beg. I just put on my noise-canceling headphones and kept walking. My system is finally bug-free. The end.